here's kind of my spiel on this whole situation. Whether it's to go and take out, or what you're talking about, the bottom line is, the restaurant industry as a whole. You look at sales. You look at sales. Your food sales, your food costs rather. Say you sell something for $1, just to make things really very simple. You sell something for $1. That dollar is going to be broken down the following ways. Essentially, 30% for cost ish, 10% for real estate. So either your rent or your mortgage, whatever that looks like. Your labor is going to be 15 to 20%, and then your added other costs for utilities and things like that. So you're going to be around 90 cents out of that $1 if you're running things the way you're kind of set up to. Now, when you have to change your operations to have things to go, when you have to have things delivered, when you have to have things pick up, or a lot of restaurants do like the family meal type situations. It creates a different dynamic. I had a restaurant I sold my share after 5 years. We ended up being open for 8 years. And from 11 o'clock in the morning until 1:30 or so, we did, 150 people. I can't imagine that same volume, going through a restaurant like that, as with delivery or with pickup and things like that. So I feel like I feel like the number of sales, actual number of sales will go down, if it's just kind of what people are doing right now, which I'm sure people are seeing everywhere. In addition to that, say you're doing because the fine dining restaurants, what are they going to do? It's hard to do, like a $50 entree, to go. So a lot of them are doing family style meals and things like that. But then, say your average per person plate costs $50, and you're selling a 4-person meal for, realistically, for someone to go take it to go, let's say $50, $12.50 a person comes with the protein, 2 sides, something like that, maybe a dessert. Your margins are way down because you're not selling your food for as much. The whole reason why you pay $50 or $60 or $100, or I've been to Per Se up in New York where you pay $300 a person. The whole reason why you pay that much is, there's a number of reasons, but a lot of it is the value proposition of going in somewhere nice that you get to have the whole experience. And now the experience is kind of taken away. So if you are only able to sell that, you have that $12 or $15 per person, what does that look like? I feel like now you have to again have that many more sales to make your ends meet, and realistically, I just don't see that happening. So I think we need to get people back in seats as fast as we possibly can. With that, obviously, like I said before, let's take our time. There's a dichotomy there. Let's take our time, make sure that the this whole thing is not going to break out again.